Ever wondered what really happens after the plane lands and the passengers walk off? Today, I'm taking you through a real layover in Hong Kong, from touchdown to crew dinner and everything in between. This is what it actually looks like behind the scenes. No filters, just the real routine. Let's go. Touchdown in Hong Kong. As the seatbelt sign goes off, my working day as a purser isn't over yet. The layover routine is just beginning. There's still paperwork to finish, a debrief with the captain, and a whole process before I even see my hotel room. Passengers see the flight end the moment they walk off. For us, it's really just a shift change. Let me show you exactly what happens next. First, we leave the aircraft together as a crew. Never rushed, always as a team. We say goodbye to the last passengers, double-check the cabin one final time, grab our bags, and head straight for immigration. It's a habit built over years. Nobody walks off alone, and nobody gets left behind. Even after a long flight, that sense of teamwork doesn't switch off the second the doors open. Crews use a dedicated priority lane at immigration. It's fast, and it's separate from the passenger queues. The airline has already taken care of any visa requirements for us in advance, so all we show is our crew ID and passport. It's one of the small perks of the job. After a long flight, the last thing you want is to stand in a queue for an hour behind hundreds of tourists. Depending on the destination, there can be a short customs check for crew as well, usually quick and routine, but always good to know your declarations if you're carrying anything unusual. Every country has slightly different rules, so part of being a professional crew member is simply knowing what to expect before you land, so there are no surprises at the counter. Once we're through, a hotel bus is already waiting for us outside. We load our bags, and off we go, usually a 30 to 45-minute drive into the city, depending on the layover hotel. This is often the quietest part of the day. Some of us chat about the flight, some just watch the city go by, and some are already half asleep before we've left the airport. It's a strange little pocket of time. No passengers, no announcements, just the hum of the road. At the hotel, it's decision time. Change clothes and go sightseeing right away, or get some sleep first. My rule: it depends on the time of day and how the flight went. After a long night flight, sleep always comes first. Only after proper rest does sightseeing or shopping make sense. It sounds simple, but this one decision shapes the entire layover. Get it wrong, and you'll spend the whole trip running on empty, too tired to actually enjoy the city you flew all this way to see. Most airlines also provide a layover information sheet from colleagues, insider tips on the best local spots, safe areas, good restaurants, and things to avoid. It's one of the best resources for planning your time well, especially in a city as big and layered as Hong Kong, where there's always more to see than time allows. I always take a few minutes to read through it before deciding what to do with my hours off. Sometimes it's the difference between wandering aimlessly and actually finding something worth the trip. Once rested, it's usually dinner with the crew, a great way to bond and explore local food together. There's something special about sitting down with people you've just spent hours in the sky with, swapping stories over a meal in a completely different part of the world. Hong Kong's food scene makes this part especially easy. From dim sum to street food stalls, there's no shortage of options within walking distance of most crew hotels. Afterwards, some of us go out individually based on personal interest, a night market, a rooftop bar with a view over the skyline, a bit of shopping, or simply an early night before the next duty. Hong Kong especially rewards those who explore. The food scene alone could fill an entire layover on its own, and the views from certain rooftops make even a short walk feel worth it. Whatever the destination though, a few rules never change for professional crew, and these are non-negotiable. Rest always comes before sightseeing or shopping, no exception. No alcohol within 12 hours of report time for the next flight. Arrive back on duty well rested, your passengers and crew depend on it. Never leave the hotel without informing your supervisor first, and always leave a contact number so you can be reached during the layover in case anything changes with the schedule. These rules exist for a reason. A layover might look like a mini vacation from the outside, but at its core, it's still part of the job. And safety always comes first, no matter how tempting the city outside the hotel window might be. That's a real layover, Hong Kong style. Priority immigration, a proper rest, and a crew dinner to end the day. If you enjoyed this insider look, subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories from 15 years in the cabin, and let me know in the comments, which layover city should I cover next?